The Harris County District Attorney's race is getting extremely tight and very heated. Although heavily overshadowed by the presidential debate, the candidates in the hotly contested race for DA trade allegations and insults in their own debate. Challenger Kim Ogg accused incumbent Devon Anderson of wasting taxpayer dollars by prosecuting thousands of mostly black and Hispanic citizens for low-level marijuana possession. Anderson fired back, claiming Ogg had no integrity and wasn't fit to serve.
The last 10 years, she's been representing people that we put in prison every day. Child molesters, dope dealers, murderers, even human smugglers.
8,000 people are still going to jail every year in Harris County for possession of misdemeanor marijuana, tiny amounts. Our taxpayers can have their dollars spent more wisely to protect them, not to simply run up conviction numbers.
This race is easily one of the 3 spotlight elections in the state of Texas. The Harris County District Attorney's race is our topic this half hour, and we want to hear from you on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag Fox26 Roundup. Joining us live in the newsroom is Fox 26 legal analyst Chris Tritico. We also have Democratic media consultant Mustafa Tamiz and Harris County Republican Party Chair Paul Simpson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So this is certainly Harris County's highest local race, highest profile local race, and certainly is big rough and tumble this time between these two. Second time they've run against each other. Kim Ogg this year has not been the best year for Devon Anderson with all the things that have come out, and gave Kim Ogg a lot of things to talk about.
Well, look, there's been a number of scandals coming out of the DA office. The recent poll shows that Hillary Clinton's got a 10-point lead in Harris County. Kim Ogg's running a very strong campaign. She's done a great job in fundraising. And so you're going to see a very competitive race, and it looks like this is going to be a good year for Kim Ogg.
As an incumbent, Devon Anderson's got the leg up to running as an incumbent and already won the race once.
Yeah, and it's the shame about this is that Kim Ogg is trying to politicize what are human tragedies. It was like to talk about the woman who was held up in the jail, which had nothing to do with the district attorney's office. It was what happened there. In fact, the DA Devon Anderson had reached out to a lot of organizations to see if this woman could be taken in. It was tragic. She had mental illness problems, and she'd been discharged from a mental hospital, and no one would take her in. So she ended up in the jail. But there are a lot of programs in to fix that. And also the thing about the first offenders, Devon Anderson has now 6 different diversion programs. The law is the law. The legislature can change the law.
Well, but wait a minute. The DA gets to make the choice of who she prosecutes, who she doesn't. And the DA can say, I'm not prosecuting first offender marijuana cases, just like the previous DA did, right?
Well, you remember a lot of debate back in 2012. Is it the DA's choice to do all this or the legislature? The legislature can fix that, but the DA has come in with the first offender programs, the first chance programs. There are now 6 different diversion programs to solve this problem and make it as efficient as possible. But the law is, we've got to follow the law.
All right, let me go.
Well, that was after, you know, the last election when Kim Ogg began to talk about the diversion program that the current DA adopted it.
All right, let me go to Rashi. She's monitoring our social media.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about it with Devon Anderson and Kim Ogg. So here's first one that we saw on Twitter, which kind of is neutral, saying, good morning, this race has more importance to Houston than the presidential election. Priorities, just because this has been the presidential election, obviously making more headlines than this one right here. And I've been searching, I put Devon Anderson and I also put Kim Ogg. The only thing that I found was this really, hashtag I'm with Kim. This is what's been trending. Listen to at Devon Anderson DA make excuses for unethical practices of our DA office. Just a lot of I am Kim, that hashtag trending here. Nothing really that I saw on Twitter for Devon Anderson or supporting her.
Well, and I think that's really symbolic of what happens when you have a down ballot race, isn't it? I mean, it's all really covered by the top of the ballot, top of the ticket, and it's not surprising that people locally aren't paying attention to a very important race.
Well, we're going to find out how important this race is. Well, that's what we're focused on here in Harris County, of course. We think Republican leadership is the best thing there is for Harris County. We don't want Harris County to go the way of the city of Houston with its financial problems. So it's important that we elect Republicans up and down the ballot.
I didn't mean to have a commercial here, Paul.
But it's important. The down ballot races, I mean, these folks affect our lives more than the president does on a day-to-day basis.
But doesn't the top of the ticket historically, especially in a presidential ballot race, cover the ballot?
Yeah, and it was easy for Paul to come in because he's up a lot of nights nowadays because, you know, the party's trailing 10 points behind. The top of the ticket is weak. And it's affecting everybody down ballots. We've had scandals coming out of the DA's office, out of the sheriff's office with the top 2 local races. It's kind of a reminder of 2008 where you've had the DA's office, the sheriff's office filled with scandals, and you've had a top of the ticket that's not doing so well. So it looks like it's going to be a good year for Democrats in Harris County.
All right. Paul?
There aren't any scandals other than what they've been trying to clean up the mess the Democrat sheriff left behind.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Listen, go right now to Facebook because we're going to go to I do this for a living. Facebook Live right now. We'll be back in 20 minutes. We're going to wrap up, you guessed it, the election.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you so much.